Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and today I would love to review this gorgeous long style for you, which is called Glam by TressAllure in the beautiful color 613 1001 R18. If you want to know how the color is composed, what special features she has, how the cap looks from the inside, and how I like her, then stick around and let's get started. Wow, isn't she just glamorous? I mean, no wonder she's called Glam. Don't you just love these long hair dreams come true? I mean, who's had hair like this before? I know my friend Silke has. She used to have her hair that long. Incredible and really thick, luscious long hair. But most of us, let's be honest, we never had this hair. And now we can, thanks to TressAllure. I absolutely love this style, and actually I wanted to compare her to another style I just recently showed you, which is the Sensational by TressAllure, and I think these styles are really very similar. Now, the only difference is that this one here is a tad longer, I think 2 inches, but other than that, I think they are really very, very similar and comparable. But although the cut is probably pretty similar, both are layered styles with a slight wave, there's something about this Glam that makes it just a tad more glamorous than the Sensational, which I have and love. But this one here, I don't know what it is. Maybe it has slightly more wave to it, or the density is a little higher. I mean, it can't be just the 2 inches in length, can it? Nevertheless, this color, guys, every time I see this color, which I also have in other styles, I'm totally in love. Now, I'm so happy and grateful that I am able to show you both styles, the Glam and the Sensational, and they both don't belong to me, unfortunately, but to my dear friend and wig sister Carmen, who's always so nice and has them sent directly from the shop, Merenque, where she purchased them and had them shipped directly to me so I can unbox them, you know, style them a little and then show them to you before I send them to her tomorrow. Of course, I always give my best to get them back on the road as soon as possible. And I'm very grateful to Carmen that I get the chance to do so. So Carmen, thank you so much for lending them to me. I think I've shown you several TressAllure styles. I don't know in which order I will publish the videos. Maybe I've shown you all of the rest already. I'm not sure, but I just can't say enough how much I love that brand. And I think TressAllure is really on the same level as my favorite brand, Raquel Welch. I think the quality, craftsmanship of the caps and the special features are really almost identical. I never had a bad style from TressAllure, and although the prices are a little higher, just as Raquel Welch and all the other, or most other manufacturers, all the prices went up, as you know, unfortunately, but it's the same quality like Raquel Welch, so I think the prices are really fair. And well, of course they could be less like they used to be in the past before COVID and inflation happened, but it is what it is. So I think you really get great bang for your buck with TressAllure wigs. Now, speaking of the special features, this one here has an extended lace front, which is impeccably done, and a full mono top, which means you can part her on every side, wherever you like, on the left, on the right, or in the middle. And of course, I'm going to show you this from up close. So look at that lace front, guys. Isn't that just incredible? I mean, this is done so well. The knots are tiny. You hardly see them at all. The density is perfect. It's not too lightly knotted. It's just perfect. You can't really see through. And it's not a straight line, as you can see. It's an irregular line, which makes it look so much more natural. And then it's extended down into the ear tabs all the way down to here, which is fabulous. I love this. And look at the part. This is also straight from the box. I didn't do anything but just part it. And they have such great mono tops, always with TressAllure. They're so easy to part. And you never have to pluck it. You can always see through, just as the Rockwell wedge styles. And I think these are the only two brands that really make perfect mono tops and lace fronts. All right, now let's have a look at that gorgeous style from all sides. And after that, of course, also outside in natural daylight. Isn't it just gorgeous? And that color. I can't get over it. Oh dear. Now, is she already on your wish list? Or maybe will she go on to your wish list? Please let me know in the comments below. I'd really love to know. Now the cap fits true to average and a little larger. It sits perfectly. I didn't have to do anything with the adjusters, and it's very roomy and really very stretchy. So I think even with a larger head circumference, this will fit perfectly. And TressAllure is definitely big head friendly. Talking about the cap, let's have a look at it from the inside. So here's the cap from the inside. Here you can see that gorgeous lace front that is extended all the way down into the ear tabs. Then here's the typical seam between the lace front and the monofilament top, which is pretty big. And you really have a lot of parting space and all the way down to the crown area. On the sides, she has the felt-covered ear tabs with the metal stays inside. The rest of the cap is open wefted. She has an extended nape, which is great for updos and just gives you a better fit, and it just sits more securely with an extended nape in my opinion. And she has the adjustable straps with Velcro, which I love. All in all, this is a very high quality, very well made cap. Now this is also from the TressAllure heat-friendly line. They also have a line with regular synthetic, but I always prefer and only wear the heat-friendly styles. And the reason is, of course, that you can use your heat tools if you like, if you want to change the style, put waves or curls into it. And it's not as shiny as the regular synthetic. Even the very light blondes are not really shiny. And the good thing is the ends, you can always treat the ends with heat when they start getting frizzy and not feel as great, which will always happen with a style that long, which you will have to detangle, of course, after every wear or also during wearing it. So I always have a pick or a wide tooth comb in my handbag or, in the drawer at work and so on. So it's always good, to detangle while you wear it so it's not too tangled in the evenings. And after each wear, detangle it. And after every, 3, 4, 5 wears or so, you should treat these fibers with heat. And you can use whatever you like, if it's a hot air brush or a straightening iron or one of those straightening brushes or a curling wand, whatever you like. Just make sure you're not over the heat that the manufacturer sets as a maximum heat, which is always around 300 to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you treat the fibers, and especially the ends, with heat, they will smoothen out and look and feel like new again, which is one of the main reasons I prefer heat-defined fibers. Now, when it comes to permatease, there's hardly any in there. There is a tiny little bit, but just the bare minimum. There's none here on top, since it's a mono top. And also on the sides, I can feel only the bare minimum of permatease. And I think this is a very natural look. As you can see, it's really flat. You can tuck it behind your ear easily and it will stay there. It's just beautiful, and I think this looks very natural. Also, regarding the density of the fibers, I would say this is a medium density. It's not a low density, but it's not a high density either. And it looks like very natural, very healthy, well cared for human hair. All right, now let's have a look at that gorgeous color outside in natural daylight. Isn't this color just beautiful? Let's talk about it for a minute. Now, TressAllure describes the color as a vanilla blonde, white blend rooted with ash brown. Well, that's pretty accurate. The base color is the 613, which is called French Vanilla Blonde, and that is a blonde, the lightest blonde. That's not a platinum, but still a blonde. And it's definitely a warm color. Then the highlight color is the 1001, which is called Winter White or White Blonde. And you can see this color throughout this style, and it really makes it shine. It's a very, very light and bright platinum, and it's even lighter than the 101 and 102. I think it's the lightest platinum blonde, just before the 60, the pure white. And the root color is the 18, which isn't actually a brown, but it's a dark ash blonde. Some manufacturers also call it lightest ash brown. So does TressAllure. I would say it's still a blonde, and it maybe looks dark in contrast to that platinum and that really light blonde, but it's actually a dark blonde and the lightest root color they can choose. They don't go lighter than that, probably on Gabor shadow shades, but otherwise they always use the 8 or 10 or 12, sometimes a 14, and the 18 in this case, which is a fabulous root color. So I really love this color. All right, that was my review of Glam. I hope you liked it and it's helpful. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss my future videos, and there's a new one coming out each Friday. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below and I will gladly reply. Now, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you're well. Stay that way, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye. Now, TressAllure describes the color as All right, that was my review of Glam. No, I forgot something. Now, if you like this style, why not check out Sensational in full, or maybe you also like this style here from TressAllure, or you just watch them both.